Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos auditions for Real Housewives. Golden Bachelorette star Joan Vassos hasn't married her fiancé Chalk Chapel yet, but she's already auditioning for Bravo's Real Housewives. Keep reading for all the details and read her possible taglines. Golden Bachelorette couple update. Reality TV viewers first met Joan Vassos when she was a contestant on Jerry Turner's season of The Golden Bachelor. She left the show early to go home and help her daughter through personal matters. But she got another chance at finding love on the ABC dating show. She was picked as the first ever Golden Bachelorette. After weeks of dating multiple men, she chose Chalk Chapel to give her final rose to. He gave her an engagement ring, but the couple aren't following in Jerry Turner and Theresa Nist's footsteps when it comes to wedding plans. Jerry and Theresa famously got married quickly after his season ended but divorced 3 months later. He recently went public with his first girlfriend since the divorce. Joan Vassos and Chalk Chapel don't even live together and don't plan to even after marriage. She lives in Maryland, and her fiancé lives in Kansas. Joan recently visited him to nurse him back to health after surgery. Joan Vassos auditions for Real Housewives. The golden couple haven't started planning their wedding yet. But that didn't stop Joan Vassos from auditioning for the Real Housewives. Maybe she can replace Erica Jane on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Joan Vassos recently made her Bravo debut as the guest bartender on Watch What Happens Live. She posted all about it on Instagram, showing that she knows her Real Housewives lore. She posted a video of various taglines she could use on the reality show. The taglines play over the opening credits of the various Housewives shows. Several cast members have revealed that they don't come up with the taglines themselves. The production does. Joan's first tagline was, "I never settle for silver. I always go for the gold." Her second tagline was a little on the naughty side. "I might be golden in age, but my roses are always thorny," she teased with a smile. She clearly knows her own worth. "I'm not just golden. I'm pure platinum," was her third tagline. She went back to the naughty side for her final tagline audition for the show. Warning: my roses prick back. Fans react to idea. Her followers were divided over the idea of her joining the Real Housewives franchise. One follower shaddily wrote that you have to be married first. However, that's not true. Very few of the cast members on the Bravo show are still married. But there was another topic addressed several times in the comment section: Joan's dress. The dress was a little too revealing for several of her followers. One wrote, "You are way too old to be wearing something like that." When you think of Joan Vassos, you probably think of poise, elegance, and tearful monologues on a windswept beach while searching for late-in-life love on the Golden Bachelorette. But in a turn of events no one saw coming, except perhaps the Bravo gods, Joan traded in her roses for rosé and showed up at a casting call for the Real Housewives. That's right. Joan Vassos, the classy, heart-on-her-sleeve queen of ABC, is officially flirting with the idea of becoming a Bravo housewife. And baby, she did not come to play. From golden to glitter. The rumors began when Joan was spotted entering a Beverly Hills hotel in full glam. Platinum blowout, diamonds so big they might have their own zip code, and a hot pink leather jacket that screamed, "I brunch with Lisa Rinna now." When asked what she was doing in town, she only smiled and said, "I'm just keeping my options open." Translation: hold my Chardonnay, Bachelor Nation. Within hours, insiders confirmed she was indeed auditioning for the Real Housewives, with whispers pointing toward either the Real Housewives of Potomac, close to her Maryland roots, or even a Golden Housewives spin-off. Bravo is reportedly cooking up for the 60-plus glam squad. Joan, who spent her Golden Bachelorette season dodging drama and a few overzealous suitors with guitar ballads, seems ready to stir the pot now, and maybe even flip a table or two. A Bravo audition like no other. Sources at the audition say Joan brought her A game. Instead of the usual housewife tagline, she offered this singer. I may have handed out roses, but now I'm pruning snakes for the garden, and I'm not afraid to spray. Cut to producers dropping their clipboards. She strutted into the room with a custom bedazzled wine glass, a golden retriever named Fabio wearing a Gucci bowtie, and a binder labeled Receipts and Regrets. The moment was so Housewives it practically created its own meme. Bravo producers reportedly gasped when Joan smoothly referenced her golden bachelor heartbreak and her microneedling routine in the same sentence. Joan has that rare combo, one exec said. She's both elegant and unafraid to call someone a manipulative witch to their face, politely. The Joan effect. Within 48 hours of the audition leak, fans went feral. Twitter, X, was ablaze with mock taglines. I lost a husband, found myself, and now I'm finding the receipts. Golden doesn't mean gentle. It means I shine brighter than your Botox. I've loved, I've lost, and now I lunch. Reddit threads titled, Is Joan Vassos the crossover queen we deserve? Exploded with support. Some fans started redesigning the Housewives' intro sequence with Joan swanning down a marble staircase while tossing petals and sipping a martini with a gold-plated olive. Even Kathy Hilton allegedly commented on an Instagram post with 3 champagne flute emojis. And in Bravo language, that's practically a signed endorsement. But can she handle the drama? One question looms large. Can Joan, who famously left the Golden Bachelor early to support her daughter, survive the chaos of Housewives' dinner parties, where screaming matches are served before the appetizers? According to one insider who witnessed the audition drama challenge, yes, there was a drama challenge. Joan passed with flying colors. Each woman was given a scenario to improvise. Joan's was, your friend lied about going to Paris and actually went to Palm Springs with your ex's best friend's pool boy. Joan blinked once, sipped her Pinot, and said, Darling, you can lie to your followers, but don't insult my intelligence. Paris doesn't have cactus. Dead. Silence. Followed by a standing ovation. Apparently, one of the other hopefuls tried to throw a mimosa in Joan's direction, and Joan calmly held up a sequin clutch to block it. I don't waste Prosecco or time, she said. Iconic. Golden gowns and glitter feuds. What would a Joan-centric Real Housewives season even look like? Imagine Joan leading a yoga retreat in Napa while shading her frenemy's poorly curated cheese board, or going toe-to-toe with a rival over who wore the better metallic jumpsuit to a fundraiser titled Menopause and Mimosas. Imagine Joan inviting her Bachelor Nation pals like Susan and Faith for a crossover dinner party where someone ends up crying in the driveway, but with perfect mascara. Also, she already has built-in storylines, a daughter who just had a baby, a glam squad from her Bachelor days, and a roster of silver foxes in her DMs who could serve as potential boyfriend drama if any Housewives' husbands mysteriously go missing next season. Will Bravo take the bait? Bravo has yet to confirm Joan's official casting, but sources say she's a top contender, especially with the network's new push toward age-diverse glam. A source close to Andy Cohen whispered, he's obsessed with her. He said she's like Lisa Vanderpump meets Michelle Obama, classy, sharp, and quietly savage. And let's be real. Joan in a confessional, calmly roasting another housewife while arranging white hydrangeas and quoting Maya Angelou. Television gold. A rose by any other name. Joan hasn't publicly commented yet, though she did post a cryptic Instagram story of her sipping champagne with the caption, "Some chapters end. Others begin with a bang." She followed that with a boomerang of her twirling in heels with her golden retriever barking in the background. The audio? I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. If this isn't a Real Housewife in the making, we don't know what is. One thing's for sure. Whether Joan ends up holding a golden goblet or just guest starring in a special crossover Bravo ABC event, she's proving that women over 60 are not fading into the background. They're stepping into the spotlight, stilettos and all. And we, the audience, we are living for it. Joan Vassos. From Bachelorette to Bravo Liberty? Stay tuned, darling. The wine is chilling, and the drama is just getting started.